Every morning, the world feels like a jigsaw puzzle where the pieces almost fit, but not quite. Today, the sun rose a shade too bright, casting shadows that danced just a beat longer than they should. My once familiar bedroom, with its comforting clutter, seemed subtly altered. The poster of my favorite band sported a new logo, and the alarm clock ticked in an unfamiliar rhythm. But it was when I greeted my roommate, Jamie, that the true horror began to unravel. Jamie, who has always been my confidant, greeted me with a smile that didn't reach her eyes, her voice a half octave too low. I brushed it off, thinking I needed more sleep. But deep down, I knew something was terribly wrong. Throughout the day, these discrepancies gnawed at me, each one a tiny tear in the fabric of my reality. The barista at the coffee shop handed me my usual latte, but the Cupboard logo I'd never seen before. At work, my colleagues exchanged knowing glances, and their conversations were peppered with references to events I had no memory of. I tried to convince myself these were just figments of my imagination, stress manifesting in odd ways. Yet, a chilling sensation crept up my spine, whispering that the world was shifting beneath my feet, and I was the only one who noticed. As night fell, I struggled with a growing sense of isolation, the faces around me morphing into strangers. I found comfort in the idea of calling my mother, her voice a sanctuary in this ever-changing world. Dialing her number, I prayed for the familiar ring. But when she answered, her voice was distant and cold, speaking to me as if I were a telemarketer. My heart sank, realizing even my anchor had slipped away. Desperate for answers, I scoured the internet, stumbling upon forums filled with similar accounts, people living in worlds where nothing stayed the same. They spoke of a hidden truth, a secret lurking just beyond our perception. In the dead of night, as I lay in bed, fear wrapped around me like a shroud. I wondered if I was losing my mind or if something far more sinister was at play. My phone buzzed, an unknown number flashing on the screen. Answering, I heard my own voice on the other end, whispering a warning: tomorrow will be different again. You must find the tether before you're lost completely. The call ended abruptly, leaving me in a darkness that felt more suffocating than any nightmare. As the first rays of dawn crept through my window, I knew this new world awaited, a place where everything I knew could vanish in an instant.